So, our syllabus is been divided into 4 parts. Part A, that is employability skill. Part B, that is vocational skill. Part C, that is practical work. And part D, that is project work. Part A and B are the theoretical portion, whereas the part C and D are the practical portion. In this session, we are going to learn the vocational skill unit 1, that is web application basic. Web application basic consists of 8 sessions, that is working with accessibility option, networking fundamental, introduction to instant messaging, chatting with a contact Google Talk, creating and publishing web page, and so many more. But in this session, we are going to cover the topic, that is working with accessibility option. So let us begin with session 1. Computer accessibility refers to the user friendliness of computer system for all regardless of their disability. This is mainly a software issue. However, when a combination of hardware and software, it enables a person with a disability or impairment to use a computer. This is also known as the assistive technology. So let us begin with this session. So students, I would like to know, do you know the meaning of accessibility? The literal meaning of accessibility is the quality of being able to be reached or entered. That means our computer system enable the disabled person to use some and all the features of our computer regardless of the disability. So, let me tell you the different type of disabilities. They are cognitive impairment and learning disability, such as dyslexia, attention deficit hyperactive disorder, or autism. Another one is visual impairment, such as low vision, complete or partial blindness, and color blindness. Another one is hearing impairment, which include deafness. And another one is motor or dexterity impairment, such as paralysis, cerebellum palsy, or carpal tunnel syndrome, and repetitive strain injury. These are the different type of disabilities, but in spite of disability, our computer system enable them to use the system with the help of the accessibility options. Some of which accessibility option are the keyboard accessibility option, sound accessibility option, display accessibility option, and mouse accessibility option. In this session, we are going to learn all these accessibility options one by one. But our first question comes in the mind is how we are going to deal with so many accessibility options. Whereas the options in the Microsoft Windows XP used for helping users with physical disability and to reduce repetitive strain is accessibility option. Sound Sanitary is designed to help user with auditory impairment. The high contrast option in the Microsoft Windows is designed to assist people with a vision impairment. Serial key is designed to assist people that have difficulty using a keyboard or a mouse. So, the question is how we are going to use the accessibility option. Yes, these options are available in the control panel. So first we have to go to Start menu and search for the control panel. In the control panel we have the accessibility option, which is look like this. You can see in the address bar, this is the path with the help of which we will be able to reach till the accessibility options. Here we can see so many accessibility options such as keyboard, mouse, visual, sound. Some of them are keyboard, that is make the keyboard easier to use. The another one is use text or visual alternative for sound. Another one is use the computer without a display. The next allows us to make the computer easier to see and make the mouse easier to use. Different people have different type of disability. So this accessibility option help them to deal with their disability. So first we will learn keyboard tab. In keyboard tab, the most popularly used accessibility option are sticky key. Another one is filter key and the toggle key. Sticky key help physically disabled people, whereas the filter key help the people with hand tremor disability, and the toggle key is helpful for the vision impairment or cognitive disability. Next is sticky key. Sticky key is an accessibility feature to help computer users with physical disability, but it is also used by others as means to reduce repetitive strain. Sticky key allow the user to press and release a modifier key such as a Control, Shift, Alt and Windows key. As the name suggests, sticky key is nothing but the combination key. We can use modifier keys such as Shift, Alt and Control key with some another alphabet keys such as Control A, which is used to select the complete text. And another example is Control S, Control V. These keys are also called as the combination key. Next is filter key. Filter key is the feature of Microsoft Windows It is an accessibility function that tells the keyboard to ignore brief or repetitive keystroke, making typing easier for people with hand tremor. The filter key is the key which is used with the person having disability such as hand tremor. Means that by mistake, if the same key is pressed for the long time, it will not react even though if it is being pressed for more than 5 seconds. We will learn how to use the filter key in the practical session also. Another is the toggle key. It is an accessibility function which is designed for the people who have vision impairment or cognitive disability. When toggle key is turned on, computer emits the sound cue. When the toggle key are pressed, a high sound is emitted. When the key are switched on, and a low sound is emitted when the key are switched off. I hope all of you know the toggle key of the keyboard. Yes, caps lock, num lock and scroll lock are the toggle key of the keyboard, which is useful for the people who are having vision impairment or cognitive disability. And another one is the sound accessibility option. In this accessibility option, we are having sound sanitary and show sound. Both the options are used for the auditory impairment person. The meaning of sound sanitary option is sound sanitary is designed to help users with auditory impairment. Sound sanitary generates visual warning such as blinking title bar or a flashing border whenever the computer generates a sound. Means that this accessibility tool is useful for auditory impairment. So, if they are unable to listen to the sound, it produces the light or the blinking effect on the computer screen, which helps them to understand the action. Another one is the show sound. Show sound instructs application that convey information by sound to also provide information visually through text, caption or informative icon. Yes, the show sound option gives the instructions to the user in the form of sound. There is no need to read the instruction. It read the instruction in the form of sound for the people who are having auditory impairment. The next accessibility option is high display accessibility option, which include high contrast and cursor option. Both the options are used to assist the people with vision impairment. High contrast is an accessibility feature to assist people with vision impairment. You can change the size and color of font and the background for ease of viewing. Yes, with the help of high contrast option, we can personalize the brightness and contrast of the screen to make the screen visible for the visual impairment person. And the other one is cursor option. Cursor option is also an accessibility feature that assists people with vision impairment by changing the blink rate and width of the cursor. With the help of cursor option, we can change the color, size and blinking rate of the cursor appearing on the screen. Next option is the mouse accessibility option, in which mouse key accessibility tool is an accessibility feature that assists people who have difficulty using a mouse. This option uses the keyboard, especially numerical keypad, as a pointing device instead of a mouse. So, those person have problem in handling the mouse. In spite of using mouse, they can also use the keyboard. These all were the options which are available in Microsoft Windows for easing the use of all the feature of computer. So, this was the theoretical session for the accessibility option. Soon we are going to conduct a practical session to learn better and learn the practical use of all the accessibility tool. Till then, stay home, save life. Thank you and take care. Goodbye.